5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Crypto Factor. Welcome to your weekly show. Welcome to the best cryptopreneurship show on the planet, in the universe. We are the Crypto Factor. This is the Factor fam. I want to welcome you to another weekly show. We do this show every Sunday, 7 o'clock EES tea time and 12 o'clock CET time. Wanting to welcome you again. So excited because today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about cryptocurrencies. We're going to be answering your questions. I'm going to flex a little bit. And I made a very, very bold prediction in the title of this video. And I made a very bold prediction up there, up in the chat messages when you see. And I said we will break out. Meaning we will break 45K during this live stream and we're going to go up. Now, could I be wrong? Sure, I could be wrong, but I looked at the charts. I'm feeling bullish. I was bullish all week, bullish last week. I was telling people to buy. I told people on a BitBoy Crypto show to buy. They asked me about it on Friday. I told them again, Bitcoin's going to go up. We are bullish. The anomaly in the chart that I said was an anomaly was indeed an anomaly. And everyone was bearish. And everyone's like, now they were saying we're going to pull back. We're going up too fast. No, we are not. We are not, in my opinion. Probability suggests we're going to break that 45K. I'm going to show you why, and we're going to talk about it. Very, very simple TA. None of all these triangles, confusing stuff. I'm not going to try and baffle you so I can show off, so I can show you my trading skills. I'm just going to give you some simple resistances, simple support, so you know what I'm doing, so you know how to trade these markets. By the way, please click one. Put one in the chat right now if you can hear and see me. Push number 1. I would really appreciate it just to know that this live stream is working, just to know that everything is going okay. I would really appreciate it. I don't see many people here. I see John Ming here asking, where is everybody? And yes, where is everybody? I'm wondering the same thing. The truth is, I did not announce the live stream. I did not put it up this morning because I forgot and I put it up 20 minutes ago. But people should start coming into the live stream as we talk about this thing. I also see Mr. Blue saying, homie, what's up from LA? What's up, LA, baby? What's up, LA? How do you do this? Come on. LA, baby. I used to be a Tupac fan. So yeah, I see Shah. Hey, Paul, if we break 46K, is there any chance for 52K for resume of bull market? Yes, there is. We're going to be talking about that soon. I see Vitaly Laboda. Paul, finally come back. What's up, my man? It's been a while. I see everyone clicking 1, 1, 1, 1, and that means people are here, so it's truly cool, man. So yeah, very excited about this breakout. I think we're going to break it during this live stream. We're going to break 45K during this live stream, and I feel like we're going to go up to meet the 46K level. We might even pull back a little bit during when we hit the 46K level, just a tad, and even break that during this live stream. But let me not, make this thing harder for myself. But how is everybody? How is everybody doing right now? How are you feeling? Are you feeling bullish or are you feeling bearish? Put it down in the chat. Bullish or bearish while I drink some Coke. Coke Zero, no caffeine, because I'm on a health diet. And I know it's the most healthy thing, but it is one thing I'm doing. I'm losing some weight, already losing some weight. I'm working out. I'm back in the gym, or home gym, but I am doing that. And I decided to get healthy again because I let myself go after my parents died and everything was going on with cancer and everything. I let myself go, but I decided, no, I'm not going to let myself go. I need to get back my energy and I need to give my body the biggest chance it can to fight the shit I'm going through. So I'm back working out. I'm doing high protein. I'm doing some great health food. I'm cooking my own food. I'm a cook now. I'm cooking my own food. I decided to become a cook to get healthy. So we'll see how that goes. Let me drink some Coke while you guys put your questions and tell me if you're bearish or bullish. This is not sponsored, by the way. Coca-Cola is not sponsoring this video, but it is Coke Zero without caffeine. I think it tastes better than the actual stuff. I love it. Don't like light as much, but I love this. And yeah, so just letting you know. So let's see what's going on right now. I'm already seeing some hospitality mixologists saying not to buy Bitcoin below 46K. I completely agree. I think you should dollar cost average in. By the way, I bought $20,000 worth of Bitcoin yesterday and today, just to let you know. So let's go see what's going on in the charts real quick, just to talk about Bitcoin. I want to see if we broke, and we'll be coming back to this during this live stream. So as I was talking about the last few weeks, when we fell back down under 40K, I said it was an anomaly. I said it was an anomaly in the charts, and I was on BitBoy Crypto's show and said that it's an anomaly in the charts. This was like a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to get back above 40K during the weekend, before the end of the weekend. This was a Friday. We did not get above 40K. That weekend, we got above 40K on Tuesday actually. Tuesday afternoon, America's Monday. So I was 1.5 days late. Now, I also said that we're going to get above it. We're holding strong, and we're going to go and march right up to the 45K, kiss it, go back down to around the 42K. We got that right. And on Friday, this Friday that just passed, 2 days ago, I said that we're going to kiss and probably pass 45K not by the end of this weekend, but I said we're going to do that. I don't think I gave a time frame, but I've said that we are. Now, today I made a video, and I bought Bitcoin yesterday today, and I made a bold statement that we're going to break 45K during this live stream. As you're watching this live stream, let's see if I'm right. Right now we're sitting at 44,926. I actually made the claim right around 44.5, 44.6, somewhere around that. I can't really remember. But I think we're going to break. Why am I saying we're going to break? Is this just speculation? Yes, in a way. But let me explain why. And if we don't break it, we're going to go down a little bit, then break it. Let me explain why. Because right now, if you see this 45K level right here, it's been hit multiple times. You can even argue that this right here was almost a hit, right? 49. So it's hitting this resistance level a lot of times here. And the more you hit a resistance level, the more it tends to break. Now, on the way down, the more you hit a support level, the more that tends to break because it weakens. A lot of people think the more times you hit support, the stronger the support is. This is a fallacy. This is wrong. If you hit it once or twice, great. You've established support. Over time, you might establish it again in a third. But if you hit it 3, 4, 5 times in a considerable amount of time, right? That's going to break because it weakens it. Imagine this. Imagine a wall or a hand. Or you just punch it. You punch it again. You punch it again. And as you're punching it, it gets weaker and goes back. It hurt my hand. It becomes weak, right? Or imagine a wall, and every time you hit it, it chips a little bit, it chips a little bit, it chips a little bit. See, it's not gonna hold. And I don't think 45K is going to hold. Now, why am I comfortable buying Bitcoin here? I think somebody said you shouldn't buy it at 46K, but I think you should because I think at 43K and 42K, we had great support. We went over it. We hit the 44.5, went back down, made that support. We have supported 42K and 40K. So even if we go down, 40K, 42K, that's a buy range. And you can put a stop loss under the 40K if you want, under 39,800 or 39,200 if you want to be really technical, right? It has not broken. If for more people that are more risk adverse, they can even go to the 38.5. You're still bullish. We haven't broken. A lot of people are asking when there's a bear market. We haven't broken a swing low. We haven't broken 33 or 30K. We held it, right? There's a little bit of volatility here. I think we're going down a little bit, right? But we're holding, so that's one thing. And generally, when I see on the daily chart little candles like this, just going up slowly, right? And I just feel like it's momentum. I feel this is going to break out. Now, if we put a little bit of the EMAs here, we're above the EMAs. Look at that. At 42 is one of them, 42.6. The other one's around 41.5. What's the in between of those? Like if you put the average between those, it's about 42K. So all this part right here is support, and then 40K is psychological support. So I disagree. I think it was a great time to buy Bitcoin and put your stop loss under 40K, 49K if you're more risky about it. Not financial advice, but you could also dollar cost average in. So let's see if this breaks by the end of this bull run, by the end of this live stream. I think it will. We'll see. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm going to go down a little bit. I think we're going to break it the next time. All right. Now, I can explain why, there was an anomaly in the charts because with everything that went on, when I made that call, there was a nuclear scare that the nuclear facility was going to blow up and take the world with it. And everything fell drastically. But cryptocurrency, Bitcoin held higher than what it was supposed to hold. So there, I understood there's accumulation and there's people wanting to buy Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin right now is fighting between itself if it's a store of value, a spendable store of value, or if it's a high-risk asset. And guess what? It's a bit of both. So it's speculators now, probably dumb money and institutional money, and some might have a bit of adverse opinion between themselves. But there's a war right now. Is it a high-risk asset or a store of value? And it's looking like it's a bit of both. It looks like it's going to be more of a store of value. Let's see what happens with this. But either way, good news. If there's good news coming out of Ukraine and Russia, and there's good news in general, guess what? Bitcoin's going to go up. And if there's bad news coming out of it, with inflation and so on, it gives the thesis that Bitcoin may go up, if not right now, but over time. It has not dropped enough as a high-risk asset that it was supposed to. Very, very simple. So I believe we're going to go up. Now, let's see what happens here. Hey, Paul, if we break 46K, is there a chance 52K and resume the bull market? Yes, there is, even though I would argue we would be in a bull market. See, I said we were in a technical bear market since when we broke below 40K the first time. And if we break above 40K, there's a continuation of the bull market. We didn't break higher swing lows. Lower lows. So I believe we didn't break this higher swing low, the prior, swing low. So we may have already resumed the bull market. If we break 46K, there's a retest at 48, 49K, possibly 50K psychological. If we break that, then we should meet the 52K level and see what happens from there. Ahmed, Youssef, listening while is at work. Keep working, baby. When do you think the hustle, baby? Hustle. When do you think the bull market will end? I think, well, I don't know. Let's see the continuation and see how it goes. Everyone keeps on asking when it will end. We don't know when it will end. We do know how a few signs that it will end, and that's usually a blow off top. It's usually when it breaks structure, when charts break structure and so on. Bullish news doesn't let cryptocurrency or Bitcoin go up. Resistances don't break out, and so on. We're not seeing any of that right now. So I'm not seeing this being the top. Sure, the MACDs crossed, blah, 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 and some people are talking about that, but that is not that important to me. That is not that important to me. Do you believe in extended cycles theory, and if so, why? I do not believe in an extended cycles theory. I believe in looking at the charts and doing it and taking it from there. There is a chance there is an extended cycle. Yes, there is. But for me, it's just a cycle. I mean, we did have a drop from 64K down to 30K is a 50-something% drop. Now, bear markets, yes, usually Bitcoin falls 80 to 85%, but who's to say it can't fall 50 to 60%? And that could be the drop because of institutional buys, because of adoption, and so on. So it could just be a normal bear market or a drop. It doesn't have to be an extended cycle. That said, because I understand what you're saying about the timing of a thing, it doesn't matter what I believe in. What matters is what the chart says and what happens. So I like to go with the charts. I don't buy into extended cycles. I don't buy into 4-year cycles. I just look at the charts. I know what's happened up to now. I understand what extended cycles are. So I'm just open to it, but I look at charts and go from there. I try not to predict that far ahead, because if I predict that far ahead, hey, guess what? Bitcoin's going up, end of story. Dollar cost average in, show there's nothing else to talk about. And if it goes down, it doesn't matter. Because why does it not matter if it goes down? Because if you're saving money, if you're saving fiat, it goes down 10% a year, at least if you're American. If you're other countries, even more. But it goes down 10% every year anyway. So if I were to hold dollars for 10 years, you understand my money will be a lot worse off. It wouldn't be worth as much plus inflation, blah, 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 blah. We all know the story, we all know the poem. But if I'm buying Bitcoin, if I'm saving Bitcoin to the side, guess what? I'm saving some money. Even if it goes down 50, 60, 70%, I've still saved that over 10 years. If you have it in cash, you're more likely going to spend it. So for me, even if Bitcoin goes down 50% long term, I don't care because I've accumulated Bitcoin. I'll just change it to fiat. I'll have more fiat. If you do the math, it kind of works out. Does that make sense? Now, granted, I also do the same with gold and so on, but that's my theory. And I keep some cash on the side as well for a rainy day. Okay, it's always good to keep some cash for the rainy day because you never know what happens. But generally, we try to accumulate more Bitcoin, right? More gold, because that's just me, and more, euros you put to the side so, you can, for a rainy day, or for when your girlfriend goes shopping. John Ming is bearish. Atim Narang is bearish. That's actually a good sign. A lot of people are bearish. That's another thing I was talking about. They told me on BitBoy Cryptos around the blockchain on Friday that there's a lot of bullish sentiment and that means we're going to go down. There is no bullish sentiment. Most people are bearish. We're still in fear. We're not extreme fear, but we're still in fear. A generalization of the market, the sentiment value is fear. So that's another sign that we need to look at, right? So most people are bearish right now. So I think that's bullish, right? Oh yeah, that's the comment that mixologists do not buy Bitcoin below 46K. Already talking about Mr. Blue is bullish. Awesome. Harry ML, Sandbox is not doing well. When do you think it will hit a new all-time high? Well, why is it not doing well? I think Sandbox is doing great. Sandbox, generally a lot of cryptocurrencies went down, but Sandbox kept a certain level. It went down less than other cryptocurrencies. Why is it not doing well? It's building. People are buying into it. There's utility. It's becoming a proof concept, a proven concept. There's companies coming in. It's doing very well. Are you looking at price? Okay, price, everything is down right now. But not as much. Sandbox is not as much down as other cryptocurrencies, and people are buying it and people are building on it. I'm extremely bullish on Sandbox, right? And the price will catch up and reflect that. All we need to do is break out with Bitcoin, resume a bull market or confirm a bull market. Everything will start going up and Sandbox will go up a lot. And Sandbox has less risk going to the downside than other projects as well. Shai is saying SHIB is launched stablecoin soon, and how does burning work? I heard circulating supply doesn't burn. Okay, look, I don't know much about SHIB. I know that what I do know is that SHIB is trying to become the Ethereum of a meme coin. So basically, Dogecoin is to Bitcoin what Shibu is to Ethereum. So, I just said that completely wrong. Shibu Inu is to Dogecoin what Ethereum is to Bitcoin, and I've coined that phrase. I'm the one that actually gave that comparison. Now, Shibu Inu is trying to do that. It looks like Shibu Inu is gonna do well. Let's just leave it at that. But I don't know how the burning mechanism works or anything like that because I haven't studied. I'm not going to pretend I know about it. I'm not going to evade this question. I just haven't looked into it enough. And I don't like talking bullshit on this channel. I keep everything real. So that's my answer to that. Harry ML, ADA is still only at $1.14. I've been waiting months for it to go up. When do you think Cardano go up? I told you guys to get out of Cardano months ago. Now would be I think when we had the massive drop, that would be, and all the FUD, that would be when you would buy Cardano. And the second best time to buy and accumulate Cardano would be right now when everyone's like, oh no, it's going to do bad. But I wouldn't get too much into it because there are other cryptocurrencies that are going to do a lot better than Cardano and they're going to outperform Cardano. I would rather hold Sand than Cardano. Can Cardano go up more? Yes. But Sand is more of a sure bet for me. Are we in a bull market? If we stay closed about 40K, which we are by the looks of it for another week or so, yes, this could be a bull market continuation. About ADA upgrade, what about it? Good morning, everyone. What's up? Just be bullish. Just be bullish. I was going to say foolish. It's awesome. Awesome name. Weekly candle close above 40K is bullish. Yes, it is. Are we above it yet? Let's have a look. Not so fast. Not so fast. Not so fast. Looks like we're down at the 44,800 level again. Let's see if we break it by the end of this live stream. Paul, what's your honest opinion about my portfolio? Okay, Mr. Blue, I'll tell you. Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, DOT, Atom, Sol, AVAX, Luna, XRP. I would say that is a very good portfolio. That is a very good portfolio. I would add some, I'm seeing that you like less risk assets and you're going for top 20. I would also add some metaverse coins, not financial advice, but I would add some Decentraland and Sand into that mix. But that is a really beautiful portfolio. If I was starting out right now, that would be the portfolio I recommend, but I would add also Decentraland and Sandbox. Madame en saludo. What's up, Paula? Nice to be here. I'm not sure if I pronounced the Madame en saludo right, but salute to you too. Can Ethereum reach 100K in the next 6 years? What's your opinion? I think that would be a stretch. How about we get to 10K first, break that, and go to the 20K region, then have that bear market and so on, and then see what happens after that. I do not see Ethereum going up that high, to be quite honest with you. In 6 years, if I was a betting man, I would say around the 50K level. Why? Because as things go up, they tend to slow down and not having so much of pumps. But let's see what happens. Are we out of the woods means more bullish. I've been bullish for a few weeks now when we were low and I saw that we were under 40K, but we didn't go as low as we were supposed to. So let's see what happens. We're never out the woods in crypto, by the way. We live in the woods, dude. We literally live in the woods. We're never out the woods. Right? No matter, just when you think everything is good, you're like, everything is good. That's crypto. Sand over mana is asking Solar Babies. Solar Babies, sand over mana. I'm going 50-50 just to be sure. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Oh, wow, my like button's not working. Great. Okay. Hit that like button. There's a nice, cool graphic. Vanishes. Hit that like button as the Born Assaulter says. Hit the like button. Paul is the coolest crypto guy in the crypto. Good work, dude. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you and appreciate all of you. I keep on forgetting to ask people to hit the like button. So please hit that like button. But I won't forget to ask this. Subscribe down below if you're getting value, if you like this content, if you like this video, so you don't miss the next one. We are the realest and coolest channel, cryptopreneurship channel out there. When will the war end? When oil starts going down a lot, that's an indicator that the war might end. I know a lot of people don't know about this, but oil going down in price and breaking structure could actually mean some good news is coming out. But when the war will end, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this war. And when I say mixed feelings, I mean I understand all sides. I understand the West, I understand the East, I understand Putin for Ukraine, but I also understand Zelensky for Ukraine. So it's a big story. The Born, okay, I'm 100% in top 100 coin. Can I add some meme coin like Shiba and Doge? I never invested in meme coins. Well, you could. If you were to invest in something like that, though, I would go for ApeCoin. And we talked about that last week. I told you when ApeCoin just went down, as soon as it released, I told people to buy. I bought. It's doing very well. It went up, and it looks like it's doing well, and it's going to go up more. So if you're going to go for a meme coin, I would go with ApeCoin right now. And by the way, just so people know, there's no paid groups. There's no paid Telegram channels. There's nothing you can do to give me money so I can give you calls. Everything's for free. Everything I talk about is on this channel. The only thing I ask you to do, other than like this video, is give me your Bitcoin. Just kidding. I don't do anything like that. But you can join the channel and become a member, and that's just to support the channel, but you don't get much over anybody else. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, that's what this channel is all about. What else you bought or looking to buy except for Bitcoin? ApeCoin. I bought ApeCoin. And I also bought a little bit more Ethereum. See, right now, you want to be conservative with your plays. You don't want to get into shit coins yet. You want to be conservative, get powerful coins, because this can turn around. So if it's going to turn around, you want to get powerful coins so you'll be able to use those coins to buy smaller coins if you see that we're going to go up. Or if it goes down, you want to be into projects that can bounce back up, if not now, in the future when the bear market ends, if we get into a bear market. So you want to be buying quality over quantity right now. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, ApeCoin. ApeCoin was a play. I understand it's new, but that was a play. I explained why. You could see my videos talking about ApeCoin and why I bought ApeCoin. If you go way back, if you go to my channel, let me show you real quick. If you go to my channel right here, yeah, it would be nice if you go to my channel right here. Give me a second. Here, let me show you my screen. YouTube.com. And you go to Crypto Factor. If you can spell it right, it'll be nice. There you go. You go to my channel here. And you go to videos. All right. This is the live stream we're watching. Crypto myth busted. You don't lose if you don't sell. We can talk about that if you want. Bitcoin legal, blah, blah, blah. What is it, blah, blah, blah. ApeCoin is going ape. This was 6 days ago. Streamed 6 days ago, ApeCoin. We're talking about ApeCoin here. With Gareth Soloway 8 days ago, I also talked about ApeCoin. If you look at what's highlighted, if I highlight what the title right here, you will see ApeCoin. 1 day before, right here, ApeCoin is gonna go bananas. Too late to buy. This is when I told everybody to buy. That was 9 days ago, and it's been up since, and it looks like it's gonna go up higher. Let's see how it goes. But don't dive in with both feet. I bought it at the lows. I wouldn't rush into it right now. Matthew Lane, Ethereum is my largest holding. It's going to do very well. I love Ethereum. I've always been talking about Ethereum. I get in trouble for talking about Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to do huge. Will I be able to ride the market and sell to buy Bitcoin later? Or is this... I think Bitcoin, if we're going to continue going up from here, I think Ethereum is going to outpace Bitcoin and give you more profit. So yes, you can get into Bitcoin later on. That is a yes. If you believe that the crypto market is going to go up, Ethereum is a good play. As a matter of fact, I'm going to buy some more Ethereum as well. The board as well, you told that ADA will reach $47 in the coming bull run. Are you still stick with that statement? I never said that ADA will reach $47. I said that ADA at the peak of the bull run will reach $4 to $7. I also said this back when it was like 20-something cents. Like, come on, I never said $47. I challenge anybody to look for that video. $4 to $7. Now, my accent might be off, but $4 to $7. I would never say something like $47. I'm not insane, dude. Or I'm insane, but I'm not stupid. What is Solana's price next week, and can it reach $115? Shafi, it can reach $115. I don't know what it's going to be next week. What do you think about Cadex? Is a DeFi of Cadena? Thanks. Yeah, look, there's a lot to say about Cadex. I haven't really studied it. I do know about Cadena because we launched it on Coin Metro when I was working head of marketing at Coin Metro last year in the summer. So I told everybody it's going to do good. I have videos before anybody else talking about Cadena, talking about the staking, talking about the release. No one really listened to me. Then, of course, everything went up with Cadena, and other channels claimed they were the ones that were talking about Cadena first, which they didn't because I was literally in the exchange where we... Anyway, let's not talk about it. Hendrix, and follow on Twitter. Yes, man. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, something that's not just crypto, by the way. Here I am, Paul DeMarco to the Crypto Factor. This dog is my profile pic. By the way, this is a Bitbull. This is for my upcoming game. And you will see different tweets here with everyday advice and so on and blah, 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 blah. And some videos from my other channel and so on, so on, so on, blah, 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 blah. The channel name is MC Paul D. So let me show you right now, right here. If you go up right here, The channel name is it's MC Paul D right there. Beware of fakes. What's a realistic monthly income with crypto as side hustle for a busy person except just investing? It depends how much you start out with, but realistically you can make a few thousand to 10,000 euros a month or dollars a month. If it's a side hustle and you're starting with a few thousand, if you can get going and you study and you learn technical analysis and everything, I would say a few thousand at least, dollars at least, depending on how much you start with. But also it depends what you do. That's if you're trading. You can also be doing review videos. You can be doing a whole bunch of stuff, right? YouTube channel. There's so much to go into. Harry ML, how can you have mixed feelings about the war? It's pretty clear, no cut, Putin invaded a democratic country and is killing civilians, etc. Well, I disagree with the action. I wish you never did. But let's talk about very quickly, I'm not going to get into this, I'm not going to get deep into this. But you guys have to understand two things, right? First of all, Russia, as in Russia, was actually started in the Ukraine. Ukraine was Russia. It's the mother of Russia is Ukraine. Now, let's leave that aside a second. During the Second World War, NATO was formed. NATO. Now, NATO was not supposed to go towards the East. It just wasn't. Okay? But what they did was they got all the way up to ex-Soviet countries. Now, NATO was formed to fight Russia. It was literally made to offend Russia or to defend against Russia. That's why Russia can't join NATO. So suddenly they're advancing and putting Ukraine into NATO. That means missiles and deployment of missiles can be in NATO. So what does that mean? You can put nukes in NATO. In Ukraine. So what does that mean? Well, think of it as the equivalent of the Cuban Missile Crisis when Russia put nuclear missiles on Cuba. It's the same thing. So the U.S. with NATO wants to control Russia and defend against Russia, so that's why they're doing that with the Ukraine. Understandable. Russia, though, also wants to defend itself against the Ukraine and NATO, and Ukraine was like a buffer zone. It's like, and what Putin said was, listen, as long as it's an independent country, doesn't get into NATO, we don't care about it. But I understand why Russia needs strategically to do what it did, but I also understand why we, NATO, need to want to control that place. But if they just let it be independent, which it was doing fine, right, then it would be independent, this whole thing wouldn't have happened. Right? So basically, the West and East are fighting over Ukraine right now. Ukraine's paying for it. Zelensky, listen, you guys are saying this, that Putin is claiming radical right-wing and Nazis in Ukraine. You're like, oh, that's not the true, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is. I live in Greece. I'm pretty close to there. I have a lot of friends from Ukraine, a lot of friends from Russia. I know a lot of people. But yes, there is a problem there. You can watch BBC 8 years ago or 6 years ago, 5 years ago to see the actual movement and how they took over. They were walking around the streets with guns and everything. What, are you kidding me? Plus, they're corrupt. The government is corrupt as heck, right? So you have to understand that it's just not one-sided here. There's three sides to a coin. There's the heads, there's the tails, and there's the edge. You need to stand on the edge and look at all three sides. Now, do I think it's cool that Russia is invading in Ukraine? No, I don't. Do I like it when they're killing people? No, I don't. Do I agree with them firing missiles over there? No, I don't. I think it's complete shit. And I wish it never happened. But I do understand why, from all sides, right, this is why it's happening in Ukraine. Just like I understand that America needs to police the world. I know America should mind their own business. They shouldn't be all over the world, blah, blah, blah. No, they should, because if America is not all over the world, watching over the world and controlling the world with wars and everything, China or Russia would be. And I would much rather have America control the world and be the dominant power rather than Russia and China. Why? Because I'm not a communist and I like liberty and I like freedoms. So I think America has a responsibility as the most powerful country in the world to control the world. Otherwise, we'll be speaking different languages here. So as much as you don't like America getting meddling and involving and getting to wars and everything, guess what? You need America. You need America to control the world. Otherwise, you guys in America won't be able to live like Americans. Sorry, because the reason you live like Americans and free and movies and this and that is because they control the world. The dollar is the number one country right now. That might change. I need to take a deep breath. And it's a problem. So I don't like the Biden administration. I think it's a complete shit of administration. I'm not saying I'm pro-Trump. I much preferred Obama. I much preferred Clinton. I would rather have either one of them right now instead of Biden. Because those two at least talk, and they can talk to Putin, they can talk to people. You need that right now. And I think this woke transgender, control your kids, lying media, because I'm in Greece and I know when they lie about bills and stuff, is shit for America. It's destroying America from within. You know what's more dangerous right now than this war in Ukraine? This movement that's going on, the woke movement. It's insane. Let me catch my breath a little bit, guys. Sorry about that. If you've noticed, I tend to run out of breath lately. It's okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. I just need to get fit again. Give me 1 second, please. I just need to take something real quick. I'll be right back. You know what? Let me just show you something real quick while I'm gone. I won't be long. This is the Pitbull's game. Check this out, and I'll be right back before this ends. I promise. All right. Let me just turn this off. Sorry about that. If you want to watch the rest of that, you can go to the Bitbulls channel and check it out. It's with a Z, Bitbulls with a Z. Sorry, I lost my breath a little bit there. Do forgive me. Let's continue. Thanks, Doji. Pick good projects, work hard, and more money to invest some. Thank you very much. You're welcome, man. Will we bearish or bull next week? K31, we'll see, man. We'll see. We don't know yet. I believe we're going to be bullish. Let's see what happens. Will Solana reach $120 by next month? If we continue in this bull run, then yes, I think it will very, very easily continue. Let's look at the price of Bitcoin real quick, by the way. Looks like it's gearing up. Looks like it might be gearing up. I think it's going to break 45K by the end of the stream, guys. I really do. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't break it by the end, it will soon after. Which coin with 1 or 2 digits do you see with nearly 3 digits in 2022? What a great question right there. Solana would be 1. AVAX would be 2nd. I am doing DCA in 15 projects. Look at my portfolio. What's your opinion? Says the Born Consultant. Okay. Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, DOT, Mana, AVAX, FTM, Cadena, Gala, FTM, VeChain, Solana, eGold, Binance, and Matic. I think it's a cool portfolio, man. Not bad, not bad. If you're going to dollar cost average through a bear market, though, you might want to lower that number to the higher coins. Mr. Blue, sorry, I forgot to mention that I also added HBAR, Cody, and CRO to that portfolio. What do you think of those coins? I think they're good. I think CRO would be the best one you bought out of them, though. I think it's a bit too soon for HBAR and Cody. The bonus, that was my mistake, I heard wrong. Yeah, man, it's my accent, man. Don't worry about it. UST is backed by $1 billion of Bitcoin by Luna. It's getting backed. They're buying like 3,000 a day or something like that. What is your opinion for the price prediction of Luna? Up. I think Luna's going to do very well. I think Luna's going to go up, especially if Bitcoin goes up. I think it was a great play and a marketing play by the Luna team. Flaw says, since the beginning, NATO is strictly defensive. Look into history. Yes, they might be. So was Russia. Russia never started a war. If you take away like the Georgia thing that happened was a conflict, they never invaded a country. Right? America had more wars than Russia. Russia needs to, but Russia still needs to defend themselves. You can't expect Russia, and I'm not defending Russia here. I understand why NATO is formed and what they're doing, but you can't expect Russia to say, yeah, bring some nukes against my borders, right? So I won't even be able to launch mine in time, so that big curtain, the iron curtain they have, that won't work. That means you can destroy me. And sure, we can say it's defensive all we want, but put yourself in the situation if you were in charge of Russia right now. What would you do for you and your people? Sure, you might be doing some different things in Putin, but it's a different story. I'm talking about the defense way. It just makes sense, dude. Vitaly. Paul, Estonia, Lithuania, and Estonia are in NATO, and they are boarding with Russia. Missiles can be placed also there. Yeah, but Ukraine is like literally on their borders, right? And then huge border wall. There was a red line there. Right? They didn't have much. Russia couldn't do anything about it back that time because they didn't have the military and they couldn't do anything about it. They warned the West all the time. They warned about don't do this, don't come so close. You promised not to come, and they just kept on doing it. Right? Paul, make some educational videos. How to make NFTs. Future of Metaverse is worth investing in Meta. I do have videos, dude. The bonus, I do. Let me show you real quick, okay? Let me show you real quick. If you go on my channel, real quick here, and you go to playlists. If you go to NFT marketing right here, hey, how are you? My name is Paul. You will see a whole playlist on how to sell and do sales copy for your NFT. Now, if you hit the link under any of these, you can go to the where is it? Full NFTs Sellers University right here. Go to mintable.app. And you scroll right here, and you will see the whole, the full university of not only how to sell NFTs, but how to make them, how to program, blah, 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 anything you can possibly imagine on Mintable. So it's all there, my friend, all there. And it's all free, 100% free. Sorry, I don't want to see them, makes you feel bad, hope you are fine now. No, I'm fine, man, I'm fine, sorry about that, bro. It wasn't you, it was a bit of asthma. Henrik says, fuck crypto, take care of yourself, otherwise you can't give me advice. Guys, all I did was take an asthma thing. Don't worry about it. Pace yourself, brother. Okay, what is good? Thank you, man. Thank you, girl, actually, Pauline. What is a good buy price for ApeCoin? I would start Gibran, I would dollar cost average into ApeCoin because we don't know what the good price is. I made a few calls. I can't keep on getting them right. You know what I mean? So at some point you have to decide if you get in or not. Phantom third. Not sure what you mean by that, but Phantom is pretty cool. What do you think about Pulse Chain coming out? I'm waiting for it to come out. I sacrificed. I don't have an opinion because I don't know what's going to happen. Even Richard Hart doesn't know what's going to happen. We can only speculate what's going to happen, but I'm really interested to see what it's going to do. And, you know, obviously, it's we'll see what happens, but it seems cool. If it does anything like Hex does, we're in the money. I am defending Russia. Look, I'm not defending Russia. I'm not defending Ukraine. I'm not defending NATO. I'm just saying that there's three sides to a coin: the heads, the tails, and the edge. You need to stand at the edge and look at all three sides. I wish this war would stop. I really hope they get it to peace. I love Ukrainian people. I love Russian people. I just love them all, and I don't think this is a good thing. 34 biolabs on their border. Okay, that's also true. The way you're explaining things is incredible. So much to learn from you. Thank you very much, The Born. I'm going to call you The Born because I can't pronounce the last. It's Assaulter? Is the Assault? Yeah, it's Assaulter. Shafi says, what is your Gala Games price prediction in the coming months? The same prediction I had when I made the video. If you go to my channel real quick right here, and you go to my channel, right here in search, put Gala. Look, all these are about Gala. Check them out and look at my prediction. Can't remember my prediction, that's why I can't. But I stick to my predictions. Unless we did something where I probably mentioned in the video, if we do that, then it's a bad thing. Blah, blah, blah. What's the definition of your under-diversified and over-diversified portfolio in your opinion? In crypto, it's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. I think 10, 20 coins are cool. I think 5, 10 would be the best amount for most people. Because anything above that, you just degen. Also, you have to understand, when people diversify in crypto, it's actually stupid. Let me explain. It's actually, okay, it's not stupid. Let me explain. You cannot buy cryptocurrency and another cryptocurrency and another cryptocurrency, even if you buy 20 cryptocurrencies, and say you diversified. You're not diversified because you're in crypto. It's an asset class. It's just like in stocks. You can't buy 5, 10 stocks and say you're diversified. You're not, because you're in stocks. If you have stocks and you have crypto, you're diversified. 2 different things. If you have stocks, crypto, gold, you're diversified. 3 different things. So diversification in a way is a myth. You just need to pick the good projects, maybe have high, medium, and low cap coins. Don't go overboard. And that's kind of like a spread, but not really a diversification. Diversification is when you diversify with another asset class. And that's a myth that people have been feeding you. That's wrong. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Fiat, flat 30% tax on crypto in India. Well, hey, these people know what they have to pay. What do I think about ADA? I think it's cool. I think it'll go up, but I think other coins will outperform it over time. What percentage of your portfolio should be in microcaps? 5% to 10%, if any. Happy Greece Independence Day for Greece, from Greek to another. Hey George, yeah, happy Independence Day, man. It's March 25th. We had a parade and everything. What do you have to say about Matic? I think it's one of my favorite positions. I think Matic's going to do great along with Ethereum. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, just if I would dollar cost average into something other than Ethereum right now, it would be Matic. And now that you mentioned it, that's another thing I'm going to be looking to get more of. Shah, what happened if all the supply of Bitcoin sold out? It will go up like crazy. What are your thoughts on CRO? I think it's a good project because they're always going to make money because they get money from fees whether you buy or sell. They're doing well. I think they're going to do a lot better. In a nutshell, Biden and Zelensky both mishandled the wild beast called Putin, hence the complete mess Ukraine is in. Yeah, but I also think Putin made a few mistakes as well. Let's not blame everybody here. I think they're all wrong. So when I say I understand everybody, it doesn't mean I agree with anybody. I think they're all wrong. This should have been handled differently. And we wouldn't have been in this predicament, in this situation. Hit that like button, by the way. We wouldn't be in this situation if things were handled better. And America does have a responsibility because with power comes responsibility. It's a fact. Shah, at Shah, demand, supply, the price will jump. Yeah, exactly. What's your opinion on Anchor Protocol on Luna? I don't know much about Anchor Protocol. I do care and I do love Luna a lot. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Are we going to break out? Looks like we might break out. Look at this. We're at 44,935 and I said we're going to break 45K by the end of this live stream. So let's see if we're going to break out over 45,000 by the end of this live stream. Let's see how good I am. Let's have a look. Do you guys think? Write in the chat right now. Put in the chat if you think we're going to break 45K by the end of this live stream or not. And if not, when do you think we're going to break 45K? Like, put it in the chat right now. I really want to know. I'm really interested to know. And while you're at it, if you got any value, if you're having fun, if you like watching it, whether you agree or disagree, if you like what we talk about in this channel, if you like we're addressing all questions and all situations from the chat, go ahead and subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button. Don't forget to like the video if you want to watch more videos on this channel. I would really appreciate it. And by the way, while you're at it, if you haven't seen my website yet, this is cryptofactor.net. I'm going to be very fast here. I'm just going to buy some time to see about what happens with the price. But if you go to my website here, cryptofactor.net, which for some reason I didn't click it properly. This is my website. This will tell you a few things about myself, a few things that I do, how I work in this space. Of course, I used to do public speaking before that, what few people say about me. If you go to the About section, you'll see about the channel and why work with me if you're a company. I'm not selling anything, by the way, other than books, if you want to buy any of my books. I do have books, but they're mostly catered for businesses. And, well, there's a few for sales, marketing, and, of course, this one, which is interviewed every single person, and that's anybody who's anybody in crypto and finds the similarities, sorry. Then I have my own shop here where you can, if you want, buy some apparel. This is my dog. This is influenced by Bitbull, the original Bitbull, Diaz, which is also my dog. Just Huddle, multi-Bitcoinaire, comes in different colors and so on. We have some winter clothes, some summer's coming up though, so there's some summer clothes, some cool hats, and so on. Very good quality. Plus, you can go to the gallery, see some pictures. Haven't uploaded a few. I need to upload some pictures to this. And of course, the projects I'm in. This is the Bitbull's project. This is my project. You can click this, check it out. Affiliate links if you want to join any exchanges or anything like that. You can do it here. And of course, my blog, which you may or may not want to read, but it's mostly catered for business. Let's see if we have any chats here. If I only have crypto and I'm planning to get a house, how else should I diversify? Cameron, if you want to diversify in crypto, that's fine. I'm not saying don't get like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and so on. That's diversifying in Bitcoin. I'm just saying don't get confused with it being a different asset class. True diversification is between asset classes, because if crypto falls, you may want to be diversified in gold, stocks, and dollars. And yes, I'm saying dollars as well. You should always be in dollars too, right? But if Bitcoin goes up or crypto goes up, then there's something else might fall. So that's true diversification. If you're diversified in cryptocurrency, if Bitcoin falls, everything falls. So you're not diversified. That's what I'm saying. What about Algorand? Your thoughts? Algorand is a great company. I know that Exodus is built on Algorand. It's powerful, and I think the next bull run will do it justice. And when I say next bull run, I mean after a bear market. I just think it's a bit too soon for it to shine, but I would definitely buy a lot of it in the next bear market. What is your prediction for Solana and basic attention token? Yush Bahat. Solana, $700 to $900. It could hit $1,000, but I would be getting profits at $700 to $1,000 until we see otherwise. I have no prediction for BAT. Paul is Satoshi. I see we hit 45.2K today, says Cameron Quinn. You are breathing too fast. If you're not feeling good, take it. Yeah, I like doing fast videos so I don't waste people's time. And sometimes I rush too much. You're right. I'm going to relax a little bit. I'm going to relax a little bit and talk a little slower. Sometimes I rush a lot. That is true. Happened to me last week as well, and I had to stop. We just did it 45.72 on which exchange? Did we do it? No, we didn't do it. I'm looking at Coinbase because that's where I look at. But it looks like we're going to break it. We might have broken on another exchange, but I'm looking at Coinbase because I'm looking at these resistances. So let's see what happens. Starting to breathe. Breathe. Strong buy on all indicators for Bitcoin trading view. Cool, man. Yeah. Hey, Paul, you still holding Hex? Yes, I am. I'm staking Hex, and I also unstaked some Hex, but I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it for a little bit more. When I unstaked Hex, it was 2,800 euros worth, or something like that, or 1/3 of that. And then now it's 1/3 of 3,500 euros. So I'm keeping that 1/3. Good call, Paul. Bitcoin hit it. Did it hit it? Really? My portfolio: Sol, Doge, SHIB, XRP, ADA, VeChain. It's a good portfolio. I would add Bitcoin and Ethereum at the very least. Hey there, Paul Democracy. What's up, Adventago? My man, my partner in crime, a new member of the Crypto Factor. What's up, my man? Working on a project, not telling anybody what it is right now. Maybe you'll know about it next year. Suspense. Cameron, don't worry about wasting your time. We have plenty of time. That's why we're here. Thank you very much, Cameron. Really appreciate, man. Do you have any opinions on HBAR? Yes, I think it's a good project. I think it's good. But as I said, I don't think it's going to make all-time highs in this bull run. I think it's going to do it in the next one after a bear market. By the way, if you appreciate me getting out of breath, trying to give this information and answering all your questions, every single one, please hit that like button. And please subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button if you appreciate the stream. I would really appreciate it, because I don't know if you know this, but I am fighting cancer, and it does take a lot out of me. Even though I'm taking these pills, I don't have to do chemo and stuff like that. It does take a lot out of me, and I do my best for you guys. And I look forward to all these shows. I love these shows. So yeah, I would never buy Bitcoin or Ether. Okay, man. If you want to get rich, buy altcoins. If you want to accumulate wealth, buy Bitcoin. I made $500 in 1 week from Solana. Your predictions are great. Congratulations, Shafi. Congratulations. That's awesome. Digitized now. I would go back in time to buy some. All right. John says, hi, Paul. Relax, bro. Put your hands behind your head. Hope, open your lungs so you can breathe easier. Whew. I'm so much pain in my bones, by the way. It's crazy. Can I store my holdings on Binance Wallet for long term because it's decentralized, or on Binance Exchange itself is a good idea to hold? Where you hold all your coins. Okay. So I don't hold anything. Well, Binance Wallet, I'm not sure if you mean Trust Wallet or if you mean the Binance Exchange. But Binance is not decentralized. Binance is very much centralized. Now, you can keep money on there, especially as a noob. It might actually be safer. And yes, I know people, what are you talking about? No, listen. Exchanges are safer for people that are new because they might lose their keys, they might make a mistake, they might get phished. So an exchange will keep it safe. But you also don't have control, not your keys, not your crypto. So it's good for later on when you learn about it to keep it in a hardware wallet. But to answer your question, I keep about $20,000 on exchanges so I can trade in and out. So I use for trading. I keep more money on a hot wallet on my desk wallet, or not on this desktop, but another one, where I have my Exodus wallet, where I use for quick exchanges, but also to accumulate mid to long term. And then I have my long-term plays in a Ledger Nano S. As a matter of fact, I got a couple of them. Here's one of them right here. Now, I also have my MetaMask wallets that I use for DeFi. So that's diversification. Because if one wallet goes, you have other ones and so on. I also use different email addresses for it and so on for more safety. Why institutions invest in Bitcoin or Ethereum? Why not altcoins? Because there's no proof of concept. They might be getting in altcoins, but those are the safe ones. That's where they go. They don't invest in penny stocks. And cryptocurrency, most part, are penny stocks. You're very welcome, Harry. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do. Stay well and relax. We are praying. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I appreciate pray. Shah, why institutions? I already answered that. Do you think the NFT market will go bullish when crypto market does, or will they take turns pumping? They may take turns pumping, but it will be going to the upside. So we'll be going like this, do in the bull market. The bear market will go do. So either way, it will be trending up or down, but they might be going like this on the way up. So it's good. That's another. I would say the NFTs is a form of diversification with cryptocurrency. Please put the link of Mintable in description. Just Gibran. Okay, sure. Here, Mintable.app. Should I hold Solana for the next 5 months? I don't know if you should or shouldn't, but I am. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin real quick. Come on, break it. Break that 45K. Come on, why are you not breaking 45K? What's going on here? Let's see. It's looking like it's going to break it. It looks like it's going to break it. Come on. Let's see. So, which exchange did you guys say? Did it break on any exchange 45K? What's the price? Let's have a look at an exchange. BTC. Price trading view. Oh, we haven't broke it yet. It's still at 49.47. Let's see if it touches the 44.9, then goes back up. You're very welcome, Gibran. By the way, this is my control panel right here. So you can see, I see all the questions here to the right. And this is what I see. I have 34 concurrent viewers, 42 likes, which is awesome. And I also see the average view duration, views, chat rate, and so on, which is it's a pretty cool system here. So yeah, so if you want to see yourself type something, do it now. You put it in the chat so you can see yourself. There you go, portfolio revealed right there by Shah. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah. So guys, I am getting a little tired. I am going to end this live stream. We haven't broken 45K. May have on a couple of exchanges. I still think we're going to break it. We got pretty close. Let's see what happens. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I am bullish. I love all of you. Subscribe down below for more videos like this one. And I will see you